everyone. This video is the continuation of Unit 4, The World of Plants. Already we have uploaded 2 parts. If you have not watched, you can click the link in the description box to watch them. Unit 4, The World of Plants, Part 3. Topics to be discussed: habitat, types of habitat, plant adaptations and modifications. First, we are going to learn about habitat. Each and every organism needs a place to live and reproduce. Such a dwelling place is called habitat. All the organisms, they need a place to live and reproduce, and such a place, dwelling place is a place of residence, shelter. So such a dwelling place is only called as habitat. From the depths of the ocean to the top of the highest mountain, habitats are places where plants and animals live. Depths are the distance from the top or surface to the bottom of something. So such top of highest mountains also will be habitats or places where the plants and animals live. So habitat, it is mainly classified into 2 types. One is terrestrial habitat, another one is aquatic habitat. So the terrestrial habitat, it is of 3 things. One is a desert, and the second one is grasslands, and the third one is mountains. And the aquatic, it is of 2 types. One is freshwater habitat, another one is marine habitat. First, we will discuss about the aquatic habitat. Aquatic habitat includes areas that are permanently covered by water and surrounding areas that are occasionally covered by water. So what is aquatic habitat? The area is permanently covered with water, or the surrounding areas, they are occasionally covered by water. Occasionally means now and then covered by water. This is called as aquatic habitat. So there are 2 types of aquatic habitat. First one is freshwater habitat, and the second one is marine water habitat. Freshwater habitat. So what are all comes under the freshwater habitat? Rivers, lakes, ponds and pools are the freshwater habitat. Water hyacinth, water lily and lotus are seen in the freshwater habitat. In these plants, roots are very much reduced in size. Stem and leaves have air chambers that allow aquatic plants to float in water. So the rivers, lakes, ponds and pools, these and all comes under freshwater habitat, and the example of plants that grows in freshwater habitat is given. Water hyacinth, water lily and lotus, and these plants, their roots are very smaller, and the stems, they will be having air chambers. It will be hollow so that the aquatic plants can be able to float in water. Marine water habitat. From the outer space, Earth looks like an awesome blue marble. That's because most of the Earth's surface, more than 70%, is covered by oceans. Oceans also support the growth of plants. Marine plants perform about 40% of all photosynthesis that occurs on the planet. Example: marine algae, sea grasses, marsh grass, phytoplanktons. So the marine water habitat, so 70%, more than 70%, it is covered with oceans. So oceans, they also support the growth of plants. The marine plants, they perform about 40% of photosynthesis. The example of plants that grow in marine water habitat are given as example: marine algae, sea grasses, marsh grass and phytoplanktons. Terrestrial habitat. Terrestrial habitats are the ones that are found on land like forest, grassland, and desert. It also includes man made habitats like farms, towns, and cities. They can be as big as a continent or as small as an island. They make up about 28% of the entire world habitat. So, terrestrial habitat includes land that is found. For example, forest, grassland, and desert, all these come under terrestrial habitats. Even the man made habitats like farms, towns, and cities also comes under terrestrial habitats. Example, rubber tree, teak tree, and neem tree. Terrestrial habitat is classified into three types such as desert, grassland, forest. Desert habitat. A habitat without much water is called deserts. Deserts are the driest place on the earth. Deserts are the driest place on earth. They get fewer than 25 centimeter rainfall annually. Deserts cover at least 20% of the earth. So desert is a place where that habitat will not have that much of water. So that deserts are the driest place. So they occupy 20% of the earth and they get fewer than 25 centimeter of rainfall annually. They get very less rainfall, that is once in a year they get fewer than 25 centimeter of rainfall. The plants which grows in this habitat have thick leaves and store water and minerals. The plants like cactus store water in their stem and the leaves are reduced to spines. They have long roots that go very deep in the soil in the search of water. So the plants, they have thick leaves and they store water and minerals. The plants which grow in the desert, they have these kind of properties. So the plants like cactus, they store water in their stem and the leaves are reduced into spines. Then they have long roots so that it will go deep into the soil in search of water. So we have different types of desert. They are hot dry deserts, semi-arid deserts, coastal deserts, and cold deserts. So the example of plants are given here. The example of plants that grow in deserts are cactus, agave, aloe, and bryophyllum. Grassland habitat. Grassland is an area where the vegetation is dominated by grasses. Grasses ranges from short to tall. Example, savanna grassland. So grassland is the vegetation area where the vegetation is dominated by grasses. Vegetation is growing plants. So these grasses, it may be short or it may be tall. Okay, it may be short and it may be tall. The example for grassland habitat is savanna grassland. Forest habitat. Forest is a large area dominated by trees. There are three types of forest. They are tropical forest, temperate forest, and mountain forest. Annual rainfall ranges from 25 to 200 centimeters. So, what are the three types of forest? Tropical forest, temperate forest, and mountain forest. So, forest is a large area that are dominated by trees. The next topic we are going to discuss is about plant adaptations and modifications. Adaptations are special features in plants which help them to survive in the habitats they live in over a long period. Adaptations are special features in plants. So, this adaptation is a physical or a behavior characteristics of a plant that helps to survive better in the surrounding environment. So, the plants they survive in the habitat so that they will live a longer period. Plants in a specific environment have developed special features which help them to grow and live in that particular habitat. We are going to discuss about three plant adaptations. The first one, tendril climber. Tendril is a twining climbing organ of some weak stemmed plants like peas and bittergourd. Tendril coils around a support and help the plant to climb. So, tendril climber, they are a thread like thing that is attached to the climbing plant that helps them to support and help the plant to climb. The example for tendril climbers are sweet peas. Here the leaflets are modified into tendrils, and the second example is bittergourd. Here the auxiliary buds are modified into tendril which helps the plant to climb. The two examples of tendril climbers are sweet peas and bittergourd. Second one, twiners. Some plants have weak stems. They cannot stand straight on their own. They must climb on any support to survive. So, some of the plants they will be having very weak stems. They cannot stand straight on their own. So, they need to climb on something. They need some support to survive. So, that kind of plants are called as twiners. So, the example for twiners are clitoria and jasmine. This is clitoria and jasmine. These are the examples for the twiners. So, they don't have a strong stem, they have a very weak stem. They cannot stand straight on their own. Third one, thorns. Leaves of some plants become wholly or partially modified into sharp pointed structures called thorns or spines for defensive purpose. So, thorn is a sharp pointed woody projection on the stem or any other part of the plant. So, it is there for the defensive purpose. What is defensive? It is protective. Some of the examples for these kinds of plants. First one, agave. The leaf apex and margins are modified into thorns. Apex is the tip of the leaf blade. So, that will be modified into thorns, and this is one type. Another example, obtuna. So, in this plant the leaves are modified into spines. And the last one is bougainvillea. Here the stem has sharp thorns. Summary of the video, we discussed about habitat and types of habitat. Different types of habitat. The habitat is majorly classified into terrestrial habitat and aquatic habitat, and we classified the terrestrial habitat into different types, and we discussed about that, and we classified the aquatic habitat and we discussed many informations about that. And finally, we discussed about the plant adaptations and modifications. So, with this, we are completing the unit 4. The next video will be on the book back questions and answers of unit 4, the world of plants. Please do like, share and support, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.